There's a project on Sloth's desk. It has been there for several months. He looks at it every morning. He nods respectfully. He moves on. The project, in return, says nothing, which Sloth interprets as agreement. He has tried everything: motivational videos, productivity apps, a new notebook with inspirational quotes on the cover, now used mostly as a coaster. Sloth has read 17 articles about how to stop procrastinating, which is, he is starting to suspect, just another form of procrastination. Here's the strange part. Sloth doesn't actually hate the project. Once he gets going, it's fine. Sometimes it's even enjoyable. The problem isn't the work. The problem is the 8 inches between his couch and his desk, which appear to be uncrossable. So the big question is, how does Sloth get himself to start when he doesn't feel like it? And the even bigger question, what if feeling like it was never going to happen? Most things in life have one moment that's harder than all the others. For Sloth, it isn't the doing, it's the starting. Once he's writing, he can write. Once he's walking, he can walk. But the moment before, pure quicksand. The blank page stares back. The unread emails multiply. The desk has somehow become 8 miles away. This is because starting requires Sloth's brain to do its least favorite thing: leave a comfortable state for an uncomfortable one. The couch is warm. The desk is not. The phone is easy. The work is hard. His brain, ever helpful, picks the obvious winner. And then Sloth wonders why he hasn't moved in 2 hours. Most productivity advice tells Sloth the same thing. Just be more disciplined. Just push through. Just want it more. Sloth has tried wanting it more. It did not work. The wanting was excellent. The doing was, once again, scheduled for later. The reason this advice fails is that it assumes motivation comes first and action comes second. Sit there, work up the feeling, then act. But that's backwards. For most things, the feeling arrives after you start, not before. Waiting for motivation is like waiting for the bus at a station the bus does not visit. Sloth can wait there forever. The bus is not coming. This is where it gets interesting. Sloth discovered a trick so small it seems insulting. The rule is this: don't do the task. Just do 2 minutes of it. 2 minutes of writing. 2 minutes of cleaning. 2 minutes of the dreaded email. Sloth's brain, which had been preparing a strong legal defense against doing the task, is caught off guard. 2 minutes? That's nothing. That's less than the ad before a video. The alarm system that usually shouts danger, effort, retreat, doesn't even bother to turn on. And then something funny happens. Sloth starts the 2 minutes, and in most cases he keeps going, not because he found discipline, because starting was the only hard part, and he just did it by accident. The 2-minute rule isn't motivational nonsense. It's a small piece of psychology called the Zeigarnik effect. The brain is unusually bothered by unfinished tasks. Once Sloth starts something, his brain quietly bookmarks it and pesters him to complete it. Half-finished is more uncomfortable than not started, so the moment he opens the document and writes 1 sentence, his brain switches sides. It now wants the task finished. Sloth has gone from his own enemy to his own slightly annoying coworker. There's also the matter of momentum. Bodies and brains at rest stay at rest. Bodies and brains in motion keep going. 2 minutes of motion is enough to flip the switch. The task is no longer a wall, it's a slope. Sloth is now rolling, slightly against his will. The 2-minute rule only works if Sloth doesn't cheat. and he will try. He will say, 2 minutes isn't enough. I need a real hour. This is the perfectionist trap. Sloth waits for the perfect moment, the perfect setup, the perfect mood, none of which arrive. 2 messy minutes beat 0 perfect hours every time. He will say, I'll do it after this one more video. This is the just one more trap. There is never one more video. The algorithm has more videos than Sloth has years left. He will say, I'm too tired today. I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow, Sloth, as established in previous research, is not real. He cannot be relied upon. He cannot even be reached for comment. Number 1, shrink it embarrassingly small. Not go to the gym, put on the shoes, not write the chapter, open the document, not clean the house. Pick up 1 sock. If the first step feels stupidly easy, it's the right size. Number 2, lower the curtain. Sloth does not have to do the task well. He just has to do it badly for 2 minutes. Bad work can be fixed. Unstarted work is invisible. Number 3, set the trap the night before. Future Sloth is suspicious of work, but he's surprisingly cooperative with a setup. Lay out the running shoes. Leave the document open on the desktop. Put the mug next to the notebook. Morning Sloth, half awake, follows the path of least resistance, and that path now leads, accidentally, toward the work. Number 4, accept that starting will always feel slightly wrong. Sloth used to think the bad feeling at the start meant he was doing the wrong thing. Now he knows it just means he's doing the hard thing. The discomfort isn't a stop sign. It's a toll booth. Pay 2 minutes and drive through. Sloth used to think starting required willpower, motivation, the right mood, and ideally a sign from the universe. None of that ever arrived. What arrived eventually was the realization that he didn't need any of it. He just needed 2 minutes and a slightly lower opinion of how hard the start was supposed to feel. The work doesn't get easier, the door just gets smaller, and Sloth, who is small and tired and not especially heroic, can fit through a small door. So the next time Sloth stares at something he doesn't want to do, he remembers. He doesn't need to want it. He doesn't need to be ready. He just needs to be willing to do it badly for 2 minutes, starting now. Sloth says thanks. Smash the like button. Toss him a subscribe. He'll do it in 2 minutes.